Okay. When I was Baby Spice, I mainly just ate baby food.
David Steve.
So you only ate baby food?
Yeah. So I moved in with the girls. We lived together, and we didn't have very much money. So I used to eat baby food.
What were the other girls eating at this stage?
Beans on toast, corned beef and rice.
Corned beef and rice? Who was eating that?
Who do you think?
I'd go for Mel B.
Yeah.
No, I just eat it.
It would never occur to me to eat baby food. How did you discover that?
It was either my nephew or a cousin, a baby, and I must have just tasted it.
What were you were stealing baby food off a child.
I still do it now with my own kids.
What were your stools like?
I don't think that question's ever been asked before on this show.
I'm going to answer that.
But because
you
having...
don't have to answer that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because having been an active father with nappy changing, I know the effect that stuff has on your system.
I think there's a trajectory. What you're talking about is when a baby goes from just having milk to having the first baby food, there is a marked change in the nature of the stool. Basically, it turns into normal excrement, which is not very nice, from being extremely, you know, the most pleasant of the excrements is the excrement of a baby before it is weaned. I'm not saying it's an actively nice substance, but of all the excrement, it's definitely my favourite.
I've got to just say, David, on behalf of the team, thank you for getting us past Sean's awkward moment.
Thank you. If you like, I'll rank all of the excrements. So I would prefer horse to dog. Who wouldn't? No one puts dog on their roses.
Tell you what, why don't you relax for a little while? So, what are you going to say?
I think it's a lie.
What do you think?
I think it's false.
We're going to go lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Right. Emma, truth or lie?
Unfortunately, it's true.
For 3 days running, I accidentally ate cat food for dinner.
David's team.
Right. So, how did this happen?
It was an accident.
Yes. But it happened for 3 days, so we're looking at 9 meals.
I didn't eat every meal, but I ate on one of the meals, one at lunchtime, one a snack, and one at dinner, but not necessarily in that order.
And I'm assuming you thought the cat food was something else.
Why would you assume that?
Well, because otherwise, Des, it's not an accident.
Was it wet or dry cat food?
I'm not a cat, I don't know.
No, but as a highly evolved mammal, you do know the difference between wet and dry.
It depends what we're talking about.
Des, have you got a cat?
No.
There's a chink in this, isn't it? There's a little chink in this.
I would point out that this didn't happen at home, obviously.
Oh, I see. Right. Where did it happen?
Abroad.
Oh.
I was abroad in a foreign country.
Which foreign country, Dave?
Which foreign country? I didn't see their flag, but I was...
How did you eventually find out that it was cat food?
I'd rented a place. It was in Spain, right? I'd rented a villa, and I had to go and do my own shopping. And I was walking around, and I saw these tins with a little fish on the side, and I thought, well, that'll do. You know, I don't speak Spanish, not that well, anyway. And I brought it back, and I was opening it, and the lady who was doing the house went, no, meow, 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 meow.
What did you think it was, Des?
I thought it was a kind of fish.
Like a tuna, perhaps?
Yes.
And
surprised there wasn't a picture of a cat on...
Why would there be a picture of cat?
They always have a picture of a cat.
You don't get a picture of a human on a pot noodle, do you?
You always have a picture of a cat on cat food. Always. Even in Spain.
Not always.
Always.
I can give you an example when there wasn't.
What?
Let's tell him again.
Right, David, what are you going to say? What's your guess here? Is he telling the truth?
Well, I'm beginning to think it's true, I must say. I'm sorry, Des.
I'm coming round to it.
OK, so David...
Yeah, I think it's true.
So, Des, are you telling the truth or telling a lie?
Well, they all think it's the truth, but it's the truth.
I once broke into a convent and stole food from some nuns.
Please do.
When did this happen?
When I was hungry. Quite hungry. Which was when I was young and didn't have any money.
How young?
Not 18, 19.
Was it just you, or was there anyone else involved?
A friend helped me.
And what did you steal?
I stole vegetables.
Vegetables?
Stole
When was
vegetables?
Is it the 19th century?
Oh, because it's nuns. Nuns grow things in gardens.
Well, they do on TV, but in real life they go to Asda.
All nuns grow vegetables.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
I can't imagine a nun not growing vegetables.
Yeah. If you can name a nun who doesn't grow vegetables, then go ahead.
Trevor Nunn.
What I did was, while she distracted them at the door, I snuck round into their garden, which they do have, it's not just on TV, and stole vegetables.
Dug them up?
No, you don't dig up all vegetables. There are some hanging.
Like what?
Beans.
You're milking a cow now. Is there a cow there as well? Don't worry, we'll get some milk while we're at it. So you lived near this nunnery?
No, we had to drive there.
Why, if you were poor, did you have a car?
She had a car.
Right, so...
How did you get 2 syllables out of poor? You almost got more syllables than there are letters.
How far was the car journey, Jennifer?
About 40 minutes, I suppose.
You drove for 40 minutes? That's doing a heist.
It was a heist.
It would have cost you more in petrol to just buy potatoes and tomatoes.
Not in 1980, no. Petrol was quite cheap then.
What do you think? Does this sound as though it could be true?
No way.
So, Steph, you think it's a lie. Joe,
Yeah.
which way?
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think it's true.
No.
Just the one syllable.
What, that you...
I was waiting for the rest of it.
So what's it going to be?
I have to go with the majority, even though I feel it's true.
OK, they say it's a lie. Jennifer, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling the truth.
I was rumbled at a dinner party after serving up a shop-bought pie and pretending I'd made it myself.
Oh, David.
Right. What was in the pie?
Steak and kidney.
And what shop did you buy it from?
I bought it from a local butcher.
Did you make a big deal of saying, oh, look at my homemade steak and kidney pie, isn't it lovely?
Yes. Unfortunately, I did, yes. I waxed lyrical.
And who were the people that you were trying to impress so much that you were homemaking, but you didn't know well enough to say, I just bought this from a nice
They were
butcher?
the parents of a good friend of mine who'd been really kind to us, and I wanted to do something nice for them.
What, repay them by lying?
How did they find out? That's the question. That's the important issue, Carol.
This was actually quite a bit awkward because we were all sitting there having a lovely meal, beautiful smells. I was saying, I'm so glad I've made this because I know steak and kidney is your absolute favourite. So, knife and fork in. How surprising, this is chicken and ham.
Oh, dear. Were you tempted to just go with it, pause and then go, well how do you make it?
So what happened when they realised your deceitful ways?
Well, I had to really lie some more. And I had to think...
I really thought you were going to say come clean. Nice and moist. I'm afraid, do you know one of the first signs of Alzheimer's is thinking you're having chicken when in fact it's steak and kidney. It's a terrible thing. It means you've basically only got hours of consciousness left.
So what did you say, Carol?
Well, I said, because they had thought that I'd cooked these, I said, well, I made a big batch of pies at the weekend, and I made some chicken and ham, and I made some steak and kidney, and I froze them all.
That's good.
I took out their own
That's very good, actually. That's very good.
Slipped off our tongue.
Oh, my God.
We have nothing to fear from climate change. You'll just tell us what we want to hear. It's all fine.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're drowning, in fact, it's a lovely sunny day.
So, David, what are you going to think here?
Well, I think it's genuinely, as it's hard to believe Carol would ever lie, but she's lying one way or another. So is she lying today, or did she lie a long time ago? I prefer to think that she lied a long time ago. In which case, she's telling the truth now.
Although, actually, her lie now would, to be fair, be mitigated by the fact that that is the point of this game.
I'll be devastated because I've watched Carol and loved Carol for some period of time, and I'll be slightly devastated and I'll have to take the shrine down that I've got in the house. But I'll take that shrine down. She probably is telling the truth in that she lied.
Don't throw the shrine away, by the way. Well, we can have a little chat about it.
So, David, you think it's the truth?
I think we think it's true.
You think it's the truth? Right, Carol Kirkwood. Was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was the truth.
OK, Craig, you're next.
When I was 8, for about a year, I insisted my parents set an extra place at the dinner table for Steve Davis.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
It's not about that.
I reckon you are, to put it in Steve's language,
Casting age.
3 reds and 4 black. That's a good point, Steve makes. I can't do 3 reds and 4 blacks.
It's impossible.
But it took a minute, didn't it?
I know, I've forgotten, and I'm a commentator.
Can I just say, you can, because you could use the black ball as a free ball, as a red, and you could get 3 reds and 4 blacks. So you're wrong there, Steve, but never mind, you're new to it. What era was this?
It was in the 80s.
So when Steve was like the world champion...
Steve Davis at that time, for me, was my hero.
But still is, surely. So, you'd never met him?
Ah.
You
well,
hadn't?
I had met him.
Oh, you had met him?
Yeah.
Where did you meet him?
I met him in a shopping arcade in Warrington.
This story's pretty rock and roll.
Have you ever been in a shopping arcade in Warrington, Steve?
I don't know, because the 80s were a long time ago. How old are you?
What was Steve doing in the shopping arcade?
Signing things for
Yeah,
people.
I did sign.
And did you take something to sign?
No, because it was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I didn't even know he was going to be there.
Oh, it's
And so, but you met him?
Yeah.
How did that conversation go?
I can't remember. He shook my hand and he signed a little piece of paper for me. And he said, keep up, because I said I really wanted to try and play snooker.
Oh.
He said, you've got to keep practising and practising.
I used to say that. I used to say that.
Did you used to say
that?
that?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah. No,
I think because he was so encouraging then, it really spurred me on, even though I wasn't even tall enough to start playing snooker, because it was really hypnotising when me and my dad used to watch it on the telly. I used to just want him to be there all the time at mealtimes. It made me feel very safe.
And it made you feel safe?
What? Don't be like that. That's a nice thing.
We haven't found out how old he is. He was probably born in about 78. Born in 78. I'm going to have him down as a 39-year-old man.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine.
The fact is that, as Sarah
Let's just
pointed
leave
out,
it there, 39. That's
actors
nice.
often don't like to disclose their age because they
Yes.
feel it might prejudice people
Yeah.
against casting them, and I wouldn't want to do that with Craig.
It's true.
Do we need to ask more questions? I'm just worried about the fact it might be true.
You're worried that it is true?
I'm worried it's true.
Because he
Why is
will
that
freak you
worrying?
out a bit.
Yeah. it'll freak me out,
Really?
yeah.
Why? Because he's a bit weird.
Well, I mean, nobody likes stalkers, do they? I mean, like...
They can't stalk someone by staying in your own house.
Yeah. You actually, if you think about it, you were in his house.
Yeah,
You were
it's
stalking
you.
him.
You were going...
So look, you're obviously a big Steve Davis fan. How many times had Steve won the World Snooker Championship at the age of sort of mid-80s?
3.
3. Does that add up?
Yeah.
What did you like about Steve Davis? Why was it... Why didn't you have an imaginary Bill Werbenick?
Because I'd never seen anybody quite like Steve Davis.
then, Lee. Do you think it's the truth?
Sarah?
I think it's true.
Are you into snooker?
No. But I've had a lot of fun listening to all the colours and all the numbers. I'm really missing out.
Steve, what are you thinking?
Oh, I don't want to know about this now. The thing is, if I say it's true because I've been sucked in, how stupid am I? I'll be the third stupid person on this team.
You think it's true, Steve? You think it's...
I think it's true. I don't want it to be true.
I think we're going to have to say true, then.
OK, you're saying it's true. Let's find out. Craig, Steve. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was a lie.
Are you not interested in Steve Davis at all?
No.
I did like his character when he was spitting image. I like that.
Stop digging. AJ is first up tonight.
For dinner, I often eat an entire packet of cream crackers.
Please, Steve.
Just cream crackers?
Yeah, for dinner. Like, the whole dinner is a packet of cream crackers.
Do you have this when you have dinner alone or with other people?
Combination of the two.
Hang on. With other people, do you say, don't worry, I'll cook, and they come round? There you go. Don't worry, I've got us a packet each. That's me shaking the cream crackers in case you want.
Now, AJ, it doesn't strike me as a healthy diet. Do you have a take on this? Because I know you have an above-average knowledge of food.
You are talking like a man who has never had a conversation in his life. I know for a fact that you have above-average knowledge of food. What are you talking about?
No, because I know about you. I know
about you. I know about you and your eating habits. I'm the one in the team.
You trained, didn't you train as a nutritionist?
Yeah, you know.
Well, if you trained as a nutritionist, why on earth are you eating crackers?
Look, that's like saying, does a kidney doctor, like, not have alcohol? Kidney doctors drink booze, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the liver more than the kidney, traditionally, but I take your point.
Look, listen.
Think. Which one? What's it going to be? Look or listen, please?
What is that? Look, listen, think. That is a thing, isn't it?
Cross the road.
Cross the road.
Yeah. It's stop, look, listen, close your eyes, run!
So what are you going to say, Lee?
It's clearly not true because she's very slim and you can't eat that amount of crackers and be healthy, and you look healthy. Sorry, I've never met a woman before, I'm nervous.
So, AJ, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It's true!
Well. Nick, you're next.
Possession.
Ah, right. There's a box. If you just pick that up, bring it up to the desk there. And would you read... There's a card in there. I'd like you to read the card first and then reach back in and take out the possession.
Right, OK. This is a hat from my hat collection. I wear one whenever I throw a dinner party.
OK, now take out the possession, the hat.
Please be a fez.
Wow, let's see.
There we are, how's that?
Wow.
You should wear that in the boardroom. That would be terrifying.
Right, just pop it down there. So, David's team, what do you think?
What sort of hat is that, Nick?
That hat is the hat of a Kazakhstan border guard.
Can we have a look at it?
Yes.
Lee,
Well,
it's
his hat.
It's a hat.
Oh, yes, it's his hat, isn't it?
Thank you.
I would love to see you wearing that hat, David.
Well, I'd be very proud to wear it. It's a bit small for me.
Very fetching, though.
Would you like to tell us how you came by this?
Yes.
Then
I
please
happened
do.
to be dawdling my way through Kazakhstan. And on the way out of Kazakhstan, I thought it would be sad to leave that great country without a souvenir.
Did this belong to a border guard? Did you?
I'm going to let that one pass.
Is that what you said as you walked through?
Are you implying that you stole it?
I'm not really. I'm pleading the fifth on that one.
Now, can you tell me something about your hat parties?
Yes.
What happens at these hat parties?
Wherever I go, I try and pick up a national hat. So I have one from Kyrgyzstan, from Mongolia, from Kazakhstan, from Russia.
So you have a whole assortment of ridiculous military hats.
I keep them on a beam on my house, and we have all the different hats up there. And when dinner parties get rowdy, we put our hats on.
Wow. I want to go to that party.
Yeah. Is everyone allowed to wear these hats, or is it just you and
No, everybody's got to pick their hats, and then sometimes during dinner we change them around.
Wild. How do you swap the hats around? Like keys in a bowl sort of thing?
No, you just... Oh, may I have a go with yours?
I think it's very much like the keys in the bowl.
David, I'd like you to take a guess now, please.
I think this is true.
You think it's true? OK. Nick, is it true or is it a lie? True. And here's a picture of Nick in another of his favourite hats. Isn't that nice? Yes, it's true. That is a hat from Nick's hat collection that he wears at dinner parties. At one of Nick's dinner parties ended up in a food fight. Margaret Mountford got a face full of sugar, and when Lady Sugar found out, she started a food fight.